Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video. I'm going to be going through my pre-orders, the ones that I kind of want to pre-order, the ones I plan on pre-ordering, the ones I want but I don't think I'm going to pre-order. It's basically my just kind of a Hot Toys pre-order hierarchy. So just kind of going over where I stand on the current Hot Toys that are on pre-order and the ones I'm most interested in, and kind of what I plan on buying, or at least my mindset as to what I'm interested in and which ones I think I'm going to buy. So I do this every now and then. It's been a while since I've done one. I feel like Hot Toys has just been a little bit slow with releasing figures as of late, or at least just the figures that they have been releasing I haven't been too interested in. They've been doing a lot of the Spider-Man game designs, which, are cool, but not something that I'm interested in at all. So that's been kind of just figures that have been shown that I'm just like on. But I do have an assortment here. So these are all the figures I'm going to be talking about today. Now I have broken them down into 4 categories. So the first category is the ones that I have on pre-order. I already ordered them, 100% getting. Then I have a plan on ordering category, which are ones that I don't have on pre-order yet, but I do plan on ordering them unless something changes. But for right now, my intention is to order them. Then I have a thinking about ordering one. That's just basically the ones that I haven't ordered yet. I don't plan on ordering, but I'm thinking about ordering. It could certainly happen, or I could pass on them. And then my last one is ones that I want, but I don't think I'm going to order. So let's get started here with the first category being the ones that I have on pre-order, and these figures very much go together. I have the Marvel Trinity from Endgame on pre-order. Those are ones I'm definitely getting. Before Endgame came out, I had no intention of getting the Trinity. I have 2 sets of the Trinities already. I have an original Avengers set, and then I have an Infinity War set, and I thought I was perfectly good. The only one that I planned on getting was Captain America, just because the Avengers 1 Captain America is very, comic-y, very lighthearted, and then I have the Infinity War Captain America, which is very grounded, very gritty. So I kind of wanted an in-between Captain America, and he's my favorite Avenger, so I plan on getting him. No intention of getting either Thor or Iron Man, though. Once Endgame came out and the Fat Thor was revealed, I really fell in love with this version of Thor, and I absolutely wanted the figure. And then once the Battle Damage kind of last moments Tony Stark came out, I knew I had to get that too. So I ended up deciding to get the Trinity, have them on pre-order. Can't wait for them to come out. Unfortunately, Captain America's been heavily delayed. Not quite sure if that's due to the pandemic or just kind of an average delay for them. Not sure, but nonetheless, very excited for that one to come out, and it could be at any point nowadays. So now the next ones are the ones that I'm planning on ordering, are these 3 here. I almost consider just putting Mysterio in with the pre-order, just because I am 100% getting Mysterio. There's nothing that's going to stop me there. The only reason I haven't ordered it yet is on my my account with Sideshow. I have they do reward points, and I'm almost at enough to get him completely free. So I'm literally just waiting. I'll probably have to do it after October, because in October they do a bunch of free codes that they release. So after October, I'll more than enough have plenty to pre-order him 100% free. So as soon as I'm able to do that, I'm going to be ordering him right away. Then we have the Battle Damage Thanos. I have the Infinity War Thanos. I decided not to get the Endgame regular Thanos, although I really like the armored look. I felt that it's quite pricey, and just for the armor, it wasn't worth it. But with this damaged one, I'm a sucker for battle damage. If you haven't been able to tell, with the Battle Damage Iron Man being one that I had to have, the Battle Damage Thanos I really like. I like the damage look a lot. And then the other thing that I really like about this figure is that he comes with that secondary head sculpt of just the defeated, I've lost head sculpt, which I really like. So love the new head sculpt, and I really like the battle damage look. And then the last one is Tony Stark. This is a figure that was just put on pre-order. This is the Mech Test version, basically a 2.0, an update on a figure that was long ago released. It was one that I've always seen and always really wanted. So to get the opportunity to order it now is I'm very happy about. So I do plan on ordering these 3. Things could change. With Mysterio, it really can. I'm definitely going to order Mysterio. With Thanos and Tony Stark, things might change, but I doubt it. At the moment, my intention is to order them. Next up, we have the ones I'm thinking about ordering. Definitely not ones that I have a plan to order, but ones that I am wanting and I could see myself, pulling the trigger on. We have Mando from The Mandalorian. Really enjoyed The Mandalorian show. The reason that this isn't like a for sure for me, or at least one that I'm planning on, is because I'm very collection oriented. When it comes to buying figures, although the individual figure is certainly very important to me, the collection as a whole is my most important, the thing that I focus on the most, I think. And with Mando, he kind of be alone, just because I don't plan on ordering any other Mandalorian figures. IG-11, I just don't have a plan to order him. I have an IG-88 already, which looks great with my bounty hunters. But my bounty hunters are very much like the classic ones from the original trilogy, so Mando wouldn't really fit with them. He'd kind of be a loner on his own, just because the other Star Wars figures I have, I have my villains, which he obviously wouldn't go with, and then I have my heroes, which I guess he could go with, but my heroes are really just kind of like the new trilogy figures, so he'd be a little odd with them. So again, great figure, one that I want, but just don't think that it has a perfect spot in my collection yet, so I'm still going to consider him. Next up, we have the Solo version of Darth Maul. I bought the Darth Maul figure that just came out, the DX version, and then I bought an extra body and set of clothes, and then, the figure obviously comes with an extra head, so I basically, on display, have two Darth Mauls in, one with the huge cloak on, and then the one without, and they look awesome. So to get a third Darth Maul, especially one with the seat, I think would be really cool. I like this version of Darth Maul, and based on the new rumor that came out just recently, evidently, if the rumor is correct, Darth Maul is anticipated to show up in several Disney Plus series. Obviously, one would be the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and then apparently there is a series that they're looking to develop, which will be rather centric on Darth Maul and Kira, which I think would be wonderful, because this, scene really sets something up, so it would be disappointing if it never, saw the light of day again, but to get a Disney Plus show that kind of centers around them would be amazing. So I'm still considering him. And then next up we have the Mysterio's Illusion Iron Man. When this figure was shown, it was a must-have for me. My big issue with it, and the reason why it's not in the ordered or plan on ordering, is because of the price. I think the price is ridiculous. It's well overpriced. It's $420, which is as much as a die-cast Iron Man figure, and this figure is 100% L plastic. So that's just incredibly disappointing, ridiculous. So because of the price, I don't know if I'm going to order it. To be honest, I'm leaning towards the no right now, actually. But we'll see as time goes on, maybe I'll find that it's worth it, but if I had to guess, I don't think I'm getting Iron Man. If I get one of these, it would probably be Mando. If I get another, it would probably be Darth Maul, and then if I get the third, it would probably be that Iron Man. And then last up, these are ones that I'd like, I certainly would want, but without a major change in my mind, or just, a small, a decent amount of, kick in income, I don't think I'm going to get these, but here we have kind of a selection of ones that I do want. Kylo Ren, I have the other two Kylo Rens, so to wrap out the trilogy and get all three Kylo Rens would be really cool, but it's unnecessary, so I don't think I'm going to get them. The Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, she looks cool. I think that this costume design is nice, but there's no other Birds of Prey figures really coming out. I have the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, which is my favorite design for her, and she is displayed with my other two Suicide Squad figures. Get a fourth would it would be a little awkward in the DTOF, but I could do it. But nonetheless, I don't think it's worth it, although I do like it. Although the face sculpt's a little disappointing, but the costume design and the body look really nice. Then the Arkham Harley Quinn. I really like this design for Harley Quinn. I think that the price is a bit much, and I'm not a fan of the rubber arm. But I like the design a whole lot. But again, the reason I don't think I'm going to get it is the rubber arms, the price being a little bit more than I would want, and the fact that I did actually sell my Arkham collection when it comes to Hot Toys. So I could try to display her with the Harleys and the Suicide Squad figures, but she'd be definitely the oddball out. And again, I'm rather collection oriented, so it wouldn't look great in the collection, but figure herself does look very nice. And then Nebula and Gamora. two figures that I do want, but just ones that are not 100% needed, to be honest. I used to own Gamora, and I actually sold it with the intention of buying this new one, but as it's taken so long to come out, I've kind of just reevaluated and thought to myself, do I really need it? I don't have Drax anymore, so I wouldn't be able to complete the Guardians anyway, so it's just not super necessary. Same thing with Nebula, a figure that would be cool, but again, wouldn't really be necessary, to be honest. So yeah, so there's my thoughts on like the breakdown for all the Hot Toys that I'm interested in based on category of whether I plan to get them or not. So my wants would probably won't get, the ones that I'm thinking about, the ones that I do plan on ordering, and the ones that are for sure pre-ordered. So there you go. That's my thoughts on the Hot Toys figures I'm interested in. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of my breakdown in the figures that I'm most interested in versus the ones that I'm interested in but will probably pass on. I'd love to hear your guys' rankings as well. And thanks so much for watching.